3, 2, 1. I'm late. It's 2:59. I am not late. I am right on time for my own live. So we're good. Light is really bright here. Maybe we just want it super bright. Oh, that's really bad. I'm messing with ring light. For those of you that don't know, I have ring light now. Ring light is everything. Ring light is life. It is the brightest, coolest thing ever. So this is ring light. We love it. Circle light, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's a little bad looking. It's a little much. Maybe I need to fix that. We're already getting some people in chat. That's cool. Wait, where's my... I gotta get something. Hold on. Just a second. Had to get this. Okay. All right. Let's get into it, huh? Thank you for joining me in chat and everything. I see you there. Ellie is always here, as always. Lighting is so messy. Actually, well, one thing we're going to be doing is we kind of saw ring light last time, but I have a friend for ring light. Hi, Noah. Hi. Is that what you wanted? Okay. I have a new, because I'm messing with lighting. Lighting is a really important thing. I don't know if you all know that. When you're just like looking at and getting into filming and doing stuff. So ring light's really important. Maybe that's better. More washed out, less. So we have a new friend for ring light. We have fan light. Is that glowing? I'll turn the fan off though. This is really bright. So we can do fan light all the way up, ring light all the way up. We just hate ourselves. Okay. No, thank you, fan light. We don't need you right now. We don't need ring light all the way up. Lighting, yeah, lighting's important. You need to really wash yourself out. Really just, you don't even want to see your face. Like, it's kind of the way that I do it. It's just more and more light. It's interesting, that's the way you get darks though, is by doing more light. You know, that's what makes the black pop on my lips, is by the contrast of my very white face. It gets that. But like, I don't know, it's tricky because it's like, this is fun. This is lower and you kind of can see detail. And then this is also fun because it's so alien looking. So yeah, but we're gonna try to just go in the middle. We're good. Testing it, like I'm letting my face disappear. See if the camera resets. We're good, we're fine. Okay, so I said I'd do another one of these on Sunday. And here we are, it's another Sunday. I think some of you might have saw it on Instagram. I didn't charge my phone. So we'll see. I think the post is already gone. My phone's like ready to die. It's like, why did you do this to me? Why didn't you feed me? Now you need me and you didn't feed me. I'm sorry. I am very sorry, phone, for not taking care of you in all the ways that I really needed to take care of you. It's my fault. Someone just sent me some fan art too. That's really cool. I don't have a way to show that, but I can post that later. That's really neat. So, okay, that was the lights. We're not going to mess with lights too much. We're just going to move along and have fun drawing with Oliver. I did drawings before. It was really kind of cool to do all that and everything. We have a banana, just in case we get really bored. and hungry. It's here. So there's some controversy in my hometown. I don't know if I want to get into it too much. First of all, just north in Windsor, and that's not in Santa Rosa. Windsor and Santa Rosa are two different places. But in Windsor, the mayor has had a lot of accusations, and that's no good. That sucks. I don't actually know all the details. I haven't like sat down and actually read everything that is out there. And then there's someone in the theater community in Santa Rosa that apparently was talking to a 15-year-old girl who in the messages was saying, just tell me you're 21. Like, that's no good. You can have these teacher student relationships and keep that separate. You can talk to someone about the subject that you teach or that you're involved in without it getting to that point. So that was bad. So that's kind of what's going on in my community, is this kind of stuff is coming out. Oh, also there was this national trial over whether or not a cop committed murder, and apparently one of them used to live in Santa Rosa. So it's been fun lately. Not really, yeah. But I think some of you get it. That it's not like I'm doing stand-up right now, you know? So it's not like I'm like out live in person at these places where all this is going on. But normally I might be. So I guess I'm like talking about it anyway, even though all of you are unaware of this. You don't live in my community. You're not from Sonoma County. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, making you all aware of what is going on. Like normally, I guess it would be weird. It'd be like this touchy energy of at a bar or something, and just, do we make fun of the mayor, or do we make fun of this? Do we make fun of that? Like, it's just a lot right now, though, to make fun of it rather than go somewhere else. I like to go other places and stand up. I don't like to always go to topical. I like to make fun of topical things. I'm not a comedian that's like, oh, you can't be topical. But when you write a joke that's universal, you can always use it. So that's kind of what I prefer, is something that I can always have. Like when my grandmother was on her deathbed, she told me, Oliver, the world is your oyster. Which is typical because I hate oysters. So I can always use that, unless something happens with oysters, and then I'm not allowed to make that joke for some reason. Although it's weird how I'm evolving away from stand-up a little bit because of COVID and restrictions, doing this kind of stuff, which I did before, which has always been fun. And we're going to get into more about this too, but it's just like I've been a writer. Kind of, that's how I've identified the last year or so, is I'm a writer, because I'm in a paper, but I'm not on stage. Every comedian's a writer, or they should be, but yeah, I'm doing a lot of selfies, a lot of just weird meme stuff. Like I try to make, I think almost every meme, just about, I'd say 90-something% of the memes and content I post, I made it. So I'm not like sharing a meme, I'm creating the meme. Like even the one about like plastic bags or something, like they're not always gothy or whatever. So then we have YouTube. We have this. I don't know how I feel about the whole live situation. This is nice that I can do it on a computer. That is the one thing I like about YouTube Live. I like Instagram Live because usually a lot of people show up. I think a lot of people like that too because they see the live notification. I'm not really sure which I prefer. I mean, the chat is fun in Instagram, but this is kind of, I don't know. I could mount my phone and do a live through just sitting like this. I was talking with Double Letter Lady. She's a follower, fan of mine. She was like, well, here's some tips and advice about YouTube and how to do these things. And a lot of the advice they're saying was for people that are way more, um, I don't know, popular. Because I just don't have the numbers. I don't have the numbers to worry about driving people to YouTube to view my content. Like, because YouTube pays money, but they really don't. Because I used to do comedy stuff years and years back, right? So like in 2008 or 9, I had a video get a few thousand views, did okay, and that got me like a few bucks. That was over 10 years ago that I got something over $5, maybe even 10. Then I have this YouTube channel. This is like 13 years later from doing that comedy stuff to this YouTube channel where I have some videos with thousands of views, multiple videos with thousands of views. And I remember in 1 year I made $7. That's how much YouTube paid. For a whole year of the advertising and getting people to come to my page and whatever, $7. Like, what? So I don't have the numbers to push into that territory. So I don't mind reposting my videos onto Instagram, and I probably will do that actually maybe today. I might do Hauntingly Beautiful and upload that on Instagram, because I don't care about having the numbers on a single platform. Like, I'd rather people see it. Not everyone follows me on YouTube. Not everyone follows me on Instagram. Not everyone follows me on Twitter or Facebook, etc. I'd rather just people just be able to see what I'm doing and not be like, everyone go and click here. I'm like, well, people already are following me on one thing. So the bigger thing is really, I need people to support me at Patreon, like, which again is hard to do. It's hard to get this stuff and get people to realize, hey, I'm an entertainer. I'm entertaining you. Unsubscribe to Netflix or something and just subscribe to me. Okay, I don't have hours and hours of content like Netflix, but support your smaller, localer, interesting, struggling artists like me. And I don't know how to convince people to do that because I'm bad at asking someone for $1 if I need to borrow $1. Like, oh, I could have bought a burger or something. Like, if I only had an extra $1. Like, oh well, I guess I'm just not gonna. So basically, I need to borrow $1 from all of you all the time. But I want people to pay for entertainment and artists and things. It's like, so not necessarily me. Like, I guess if you're supporting other people, that's great too. I don't have like big boobs. I can't just be like, follow me on OnlyFans. Which we're going to get into something else in a second. I think if my thoughts on YouTube are done, we can get into that. But basically, yeah, if you're watching this, this is really cool, but I kind of hate that it's not on Facebook and Instagram right now. I don't like that these platforms try to exclusify you, saying only go live on our thing. Like, I want to be on all of them because I have followers on all of them. And some, it's fine if you don't like coming to YouTube. Like, I feel for you. Like, I like watching some things here. I have new videos up, which I hope you guys check out. But yeah, it's the way we're treating our kind of hustling performers, it's bad. Like, the sort of OnlyFans thing is great because it's paying the performer or the person, the entity, the creator, the content creator. We're paying them directly, and that's better than sort of, you got to jump through these hoops and be passed into our system and verified and notified and authorized, and then we will pay you money. It's like, no, the people are just going to pay to see me. I'm going to charge my rates. I can charge $5 for this, or 10 or 20, and that's better content control. The issue with that is that I can't do it. That's great for them, but it's a different service. It's a different provider thing. But I like that the power is more in the person with OnlyFans, so that's good and great. But I can't charge people for. I would have nobody watch my stuff if I was like, this video is 99 cents. I think maybe 2 people would pay for it. I guess I'd have $2 more than the nothing I'm getting for today. But I just know that's not the way it works. So yeah, I'm working on stuff with that. Yeah, YouTube is the most used and probably has the worst payout. Yeah, I don't understand this stuff anymore. I mean, Instagram I don't think pays at all. You have to get some sort of sponsorship, like cross-promotional thing. I don't have that. So Facebook certainly doesn't really pay either. It kind of does. Facebook and Instagram are the same company. Twitter's not useful. It's like you can make really funny tweets all day. That never pays at all, period. So, which is a weird, interesting thing. People are like, how come you're not bigger on Twitter? I'm like, why would I be big on Twitter? I don't understand a lot of this stuff. Like, honestly, I don't understand how a lot of social media works. Like, if I knew how to get followers, I'd have more followers, but I don't just want followers. Like, I don't just want bots following me. I want people who like what I do following me. So sponsors reach out to me. I've reached out to sponsors. A lot of them are pyramid schemes. So that's the thing about Instagram is you got to buy their stuff. They want you to show off their, like, suppose this was we'll call it a Joe Smith shirt. I don't know. But suppose I went out and I bought this Joe Smith brand shirt. And then I reached out to Joe Smith brand. We're like, hey, look, don't I look good in your Joe Smith brand shirts? They might go, oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, please model for us. They don't just send you free stuff. Like maybe the really, really big followers, like millions of followers, you can kind of have more sway and more demand where you just get free stuff and you can just tag them in it and get paid. But the lower end people, they try to profit off of us. So it would be a thing where suppose I went to the banana people. I said, hey, I'm really popular and I do things with bananas. Could you sponsor me? And they'd be like, well, why don't you buy some of our bananas and we can work this out? So they're basically pyramid schemes, is what sponsorship with Instagram and stuff has worked out to be. I don't know if I see people talk about this stuff. I guess they don't. They don't want to. They don't want to fringe or ruin what they have going. Like if you have any kind of thing going like that. But I guess I mostly just see models who just wear the clothes and do the thing. They're trying to fit into place and be the shill and be the sellout, which I'm not saying I wouldn't. Don't think I'm like above shilling and selling out, but they gotta pay me. I'm not gonna pay them. That makes no sense. Like I'll be a spokesperson and advertise and I can do all that. But I'm not going to invest my money into promoting their product. Like this is backwards. Like we have so much flipped around wrong on all this. Like I don't get it. That we got to pay all this money, work hard to get a lot of comedies like that. Like you got to go to these festivals. You got to fly all over the country. You got to spend all this money to then have them pay you. I'm like, this is backwards. I got to spend money to send a video so they'll watch it and tell me I'm not in their festival. Cool. Yeah, I won't be doing stuff like that anymore. Let's see. Hold on. I don't want to miss out on comments. Some of you guys are saying stuff. Scammers are gross. I don't know that they're scammers. This is just how the system works. It's not, a scam would be, I actually got scammed recently, but I'm pretty sure I got my money back because I bought something online. They gave me a shipping number and everything, and when it shipped, it went to Texas. I live in California. I talked with the post office about it, and they said, well, this is what the scammers do, is they'll just get one shipping, what's it called? Well, I just use the word, the tracking number. They'll get one tracking number, and they'll give it to like 20 to 30 people. So they'll sell a bunch of stuff, and 20 to 30 people will have the same tracking number. They don't know it. And they'll say, it's shipped out. Your item is shipped, and you can watch the tracking number. You can update it. It's getting somewhere. And then eventually it arrives to a location because it is a real tracking number, but it's not for your package because they never sent you a package. That's a scam. And we need to clarify these differences because I don't live in a world that is black and white. I live in a world gray. Because when someone says, you buy our products and we'll see how you promote them, they're auditioning you, but they're trying to profit. They are using you for the sales. And it's like kind of like, why not? Why wouldn't they? It's an opportunity for them to make money off of you. Buy enough of this, you can work your way up. So some of them aren't clearly blatant pyramid schemes, but like the knife sales, the Cutco vector programming stuff, like that's pretty pyramid schemey. So yeah, it's not a fun scenario for a lot of people. But if you're a really hot girl, you can just get a lot of followers and do really well. But like, I guess I want people that's the thing, that stuff's disposable. Those guys just and then whatever. I like to think people get engaged in what I do, that I'm not just something that people, I mean, I know people do. Like, let's not act like we're going to get to that. We're getting to that. Don't worry. That is on the list. But I want to be engaging, I want to be funny. I think there's more here, which is kind of what sucks, is I'm the thing people should be paying for. And having the back and forths. And so, okay, what are we saying here? I just always want to make sure you guys are being checked in on. Guess I'm ugly because my social media has garbage following numbers. Well, lighting, again, get yourself a ring light. They're really fun. Do a little makeup. Post all the time. Yeah, like the fake looking hot Instagram girls forget about filters. It's literal. Yeah, it's you can do a real good job of making yourself look good from a certain angle on a certain lighting on a certain day when you're not bloated and wearing certain clothes, etc., etc. So you do art? Oh, okay, sorry. I do art too. No, nobody pays attention to art anymore. It sucks. It's hard. How do you, like, I don't feel galleries are going to exist anymore. So yeah, I'm not giving up. I just always like to be transparent when I talk about these things. When people say, like, how come you don't have more followers? How come you don't do this or that? Or what's the deal? I'm like, this is what it is. It's also up to you guys. I don't think you understand that one of the biggest ways people grow is by you guys sharing, liking, getting other people to follow. Because if you tell a friend and a friend follows, you get more people in here. That's what this is. Because I don't have any friends. Who am I going to tell? I'm telling you guys. You're who I have. So I don't really want to be friends with anybody, to be honest. This is kind of it. Like, I don't want to hear anybody talk. I want to be around you. So yeah. Okay. Let's get to the thing I was teasing it, where I talked about OnlyFans and that kind of thing. So I could do OnlyFans. I could, but I don't want to. I don't think I'd be that popular. I'm not that fit. I do have a look, but then you have to do that kind of stuff. You have to do this kind of stuff to be popular on OnlyFans, which I could do on YouTube. I've thought about it. So I was talking with people about, like, they're like, am I single? They're asking that kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, well, actually, yeah, I am single. And like, how could I be single? Like, oh my God. Like, well, first of all, I gotta meet up with people, and I'm not really doing that. And second of all, I'm not usually proactive. I am a little bit more passive. Like, I tend to be a pursued entity. I am mouse more than cat. That makes sense. I can play cat to cat and mouse, but I guess I prefer switch to be cat and mouse, and to someone else be cat and mouse. If you just play mouse, I'm chasing someone else. Someone who chases back. So it's an interesting thing where they're like, "Oh, but you're really attractive." Like, I'm like, "Okay, thank you, but not really. Maybe a little bit. And you're really funny, and like you seem really popular. I'm not. Like, it's like a smidge. I have like a few drops of water in my popularity. Some people have an ocean, but anyway. Well, it's weird because so there's the distance thing. Like when someone's far away, they'll reach out and they'll be like, "Oh my god, I love what you do. You're so great." But I don't get anyone from Santa Rosa area that's ever like, "Hey, I really love like." It's happened like once, and she was a little weird. She was going through some stuff. She was dating someone and he died. So, and she was still talking to his daughter, and she's really into sports. And she wasn't. I don't think she was really looking for something. Like I was a distraction, which is really it's really shitty. But I'm used to it now, which is also really shitty because I am a distraction. I'm an entertainer. Like you are supposed to be distracted by me, but a relationship and dating, I'm not supposed to be a distraction. I'm not an option. But so be clear, be honest with what you're. So, but I do get some people locally to reach out to me and very aggressively hit on me, or flirt with me more overtly, like obvious flirting, and they're Bay Area local or etc. And it's always men, and kind of like, hey, ladies, I get it. I get how aggressive and awful men can be because they're off to me, and it's sometimes it's nice and it's fine, but for the most part, it is too much. I had someone like, come over, come over. Like, I don't know you, never met you. It's not happening. They weren't taking no for an answer. And I'm sure there's women that know what I'm talking about. I'm not into men, so that's another thing. But even if I was, wouldn't be into the ones that are really aggressive and inappropriate right away. Not into women that are like that. Go figure. If I don't know you and you just jump right to that, that's weird. I'm not into that. It would be nice if women would flirt with me. We'd appreciate that, but we're not getting that. That's just where we're at. So I thought for this portion, I'm gonna jump on. Well, we'll try. We'll check here. I thought I'd jump on some dating apps and I would read out loud some profiles, and I'd be kind of judgy and kind of a bitch to some people's profiles. First, I want to check and see if I got some replies from some real life people, and they didn't reply. So that's cool, I guess. But I won't be using my phone. We'll do it from the tab here. Let's see if I set it up correctly. I'm gonna jump on Bumble. I am on Bumble. We're gonna read through some profiles. I love reading the things they say because I'm still here, right? So like I'm tabbed over. I'm like, I know how computers work. You can still see me. You can't see what I'm doing though, because that's okay. Anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna read some of these here. I'll probably just read their names and everything because who even cares, right? I'll say where they're from and all the fun stuff. Okay, so here we have Michelle. Hi, Michelle. And Michelle they have prompts. So in these dating profiles, they have like a thing that like it fills it in. This is like my most useless skill, and like you can answer that question so everyone can read it and go, oh, what's Michelle's most useless? You can fill in different things like I don't know, like favorite movies or something you can't live without, that kind of stuff. Michelle's most useless skill is licking my nose with my tongue. How how else would you lick something? I mean, I guess you mean you can lick your own nose, like, that's what you actually mean your most useless skill is you can stick your tongue to your nose, but you can't word it correctly. Okay. I'm a great plus one, Michelle says. I'm a great plus one because I will make you laugh, no doubt about it. 5 stars on Yelp. No, you won't, Michelle. You will not make me laugh. Not a chance. Anyway, I will be swiping right on Michelle just because, whatever. It's fine. Oh my god, that's funny. It's so I swiped right on Michelle, and it's a person I've been on a date with on before. 2 dates actually. So that's funny. She's dating again. So let's read what she has to say, because this is what we're doing right now. We're doing this. I was like, oh, I shouldn't say. I'm like, no, there's no breaks. We are. I won't say her name, but I will say she's over 6 feet tall, and I think she works in textiles. I doubt she's seeing this or anything. Her name starts with a C, but anyway, I doubt she's, and it ends with an O, or no, it doesn't. No, O is not right. That's fine. They're not. They don't watch. Let's be honest. Nobody in my area actually watches these things. I could say her name and it wouldn't matter. So, but okay, okay, it's fine. We're gonna read her profile though. That is happening. We are doing that. Okay, let's get to. She had a nice little blurb. She has a lot of pictures of herself. There's nothing else. That's it. Just a blurb. All right, we'll read it. Creative yet analytical, active social life, and up for trying something new. Taller than you in heels, 6'1", and curvy. Looking for an emergency contact that's not my mom. If you think you're kind of a big deal, but still courteous and can make me laugh, we'll probably get along. We did not get a third date. So that was years ago. That was 2014, I think, is when we went on those 2 dates. Maybe 2013. I can't really remember, but it's been a while. So I don't know what her deal was, but she didn't want to see me again. I tried to keep dating her. It's hard. First dates are hard. Second dates are hard. I didn't feel like I really kind of broke the ice appropriately with them, and happens. Really tall though. Like, oh, I love tall women. It's unfortunate. I will be swiping right on them. I mean, I'm full of second, third, fourth chances, right? But thank you for joining in. I still want to check in and chat. I want to tab over. Normally, you guys probably could tell when I tabbed over because like the light would change, but now I have circle light, ring light. So you probably can't even tell what we got going on here. Okay, so let's read. We're on another profile. This is a Victoria. And Victoria says, I'm hoping you are outdoorsy and enjoy spending time in nature or being active. Nope. Sorry. That's going to be a left swipe. Left swipe is a no. To the right is a yes. I don't know if people know that. If you don't do dating apps, good, great. I'm happy for you. All right, let's check out Nora. Nora, big butt, bigger heart. If it was the other way around, I would be like super, like big heart, bigger butt. That's what I'm looking for. Though I do like big butts. But I can lie, so that's a little... Doesn't have a lot in their profile, actually. My real life superpower is empathy. All right. Oh, this is fun. This is one of my favorite ones, is 2 truths and a lie. So unfortunately, since we aren't actually matched with Nora, can't ask them. We're not going to find out what the lie is. But we can read them out. We can all kind of guess. So here's what the 3 things that they have. We have to guess what the lie is. One is, I'm a twin. Then we have, I've never broken a bone. Then we have, I've been bungee jumping. So I wonder what the lie is. Never broken a bone. You've been bungee jumping. If you've been bungee jumping, you've probably done stuff to possibly break a bone. So those 2 go together. So I feel like maybe the twin one is a lie. So I'm going to go, that's my guess. What do you guys think? Do we have any other? We're gonna swipe right on them. They're from Mill Valley, lives in San Francisco. They're probably up in Mill Valley, swiping in Mill Valley, doing something cool, not watching my live video. But we'll probably never find out the truth with Nora. But anyway, that's a yes to Nora. So what's chat? Chat was guessing. Yeah, twin. Yeah, some of you. Don't make fun of tall women. I love tall women. Like, please. Like, you're not even, couldn't even get up to snuff with me. We believe in all shapes and sizes here at the Oliver Graves IRL YouTube channel. Okay, let's see what Katrina says here. Katrina has a nice blurb. So let's see if they get to the other things. I'm hoping you, so the beginning part, I'm hoping you be all you can be. You didn't even come up with that, Katrina. You stole that from the Army ad. Okay, we'll get along if, again, that's the prompt, we'll get along if we can hold a solid conversation, but also if we can sit in silence together. Well, it's really easy to sit in silence when one of us is dead. Or both of us. It's probably gonna be a no for Katrina. I think we'll move along. I'm having fun doing this. I want to check in with you, chat. Are you having fun doing this as well? Because if we're not, I have a banana. And I do need to eat it at some point. I need to eat. So let me know. I know I've done the banana thing before. But like, it's definitely fun to have a banana sometimes. Maybe we should check a couple more profiles. Real quick, we'll just see. Maybe I'll swipe and I'll dig a little bit. See if I can find somebody that has something to say, because it can be fun. A lot of them like to just do pictures, which is really boring. Like, I just looked at one, like they basically said nothing. So it's like, well, how am I even, like, I can make fun of their pictures, but I don't want to show them. Like, I've thought about that. Like, oh, I could do a thing where I stream it, and like, maybe if you guys liked it, we can work that out. I can do that next Sunday, I guess. I can actually stream, and then people's pictures will be on there. So I don't know. Is that going to get me in trouble? It's going to be a lot of fun, actually. Unfortunately, I'm banned from Tinder. I can do it from the browser, which is great, but I'm banned from Tinder. So I think I'm going to have to get like somebody else's Tinder account. So I don't know. Okay, so let's check out. This is my favorite. I'm going to spell their name out. Alicia. 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 Okay, they spell their name A-L, I don't know sign language, E-C-I-A. Like you would say Alicia, but there's an E in there for some reason. So your parents are stupid. So that sucks. So they're a dog mommy. Give me a break. Happy hours are my jam. Okay. Travel always on my mind. Always down for a round of golf. Yeah, and they're 5'2". Can we get like grosser? Can we get more basic pitch here? Like, is there like how much more? Do we want to take bets on just like how much more of just totally typical, like gross? Ugh. I got banned from Tinder because they thought I was fake. That's why I'm banned from Tinder. They thought it wasn't really me. And my profile kept getting reported, and it was really me. So Bumble didn't ban me. They verified me. Okay. A pro and con of dating me. We're still on Alicia here. I'm always planning my next adventure. That actually is a pro and a con. That's actually a real answer. Correct. Points to you, Alicia. Prompt. I get way too excited about a good playlist and listening to live music. I think half of us, like we were like, yeah, we saw that coming. The rest of us aren't surprised, and we're from Sonoma. We'll be swiping right on you just because you won't be swiping right on me anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's check out Maddie. Let's see what Maddie has to say. Maddie has this to say. Vibrate good energy into others' souls, making them never forget the beauty of yours. Dogs over humans, Black Lives Matter, and defund the police. I don't mind people that have political positions. I don't mind those political positions. But those are not things that are about you. They are things you stand for. I guess it helps weed out people that don't feel or think the same way. But that feels more like it's a dating site. So it feels more like a advertisement for that. So also when you say dogs over humans, you've already lost me. So like the stuff that comes next. Favorite quality in a person, Maddie says, a sense of humor. I'd be willing to put that to the test. Yeah. What makes a relationship great is honesty and communication. How would you know, Maddie? Have you been in a great relationship? My personal hell, Maddie's personal hell, is being in a room with people who still have Trump 2020 stickers on their cars. Well, why don't you just leave the room and go take the stickers off their cars? I feel like that's the solution there. Maddie is from Santa Rosa, and I will be swiping right on them, even though they're only 5'4". Okay. How many more should we do? Should we do more? Should we do another dating profile or two? Or should we move on to something else? What do you guys think? I'll give chat like a second to think about it and reply to me. Should we do another profile or two? You want more profiles? Okay. We can do more profiles. I'll do another profile. It's fine, yeah. We're good to do profiles. It's fine. I'm a tease. I'm a huge tease. Why do men always hit on me? I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay, so here we have Kenzie, probably like Mackenzie, like without the ma. Kenzie, bubbly like champagne, career focused, cupcake enthusiast, TikTok obsessed. All right, well then they're not aware of me because I'm not really on TikTok. Here's the prompt. If it's meant to be if we have the same sense of humor. Sense of humor is clearly a thing women look for on these dating profiles. You'd think I'd get more matches. Maybe I'm not that funny, or maybe they don't have a sense of humor. Maybe they don't understand. They're the ones that are wrong. Prompt. It's a funny prompt, but I love that it's on dating sites. My zombie apocalypse plan is to buy a boat. Zombies can't swim. Kenzie, if it's the apocalypse, you don't buy a boat. You just steal it. It's not really stealing too, because the owner might be dead. And they're out in Napa, and they had some cute pictures, and we'll just say yes. Just yes to Kenzie, and see if we can't get ourselves another profile. Wow, that's young, 22. I don't think I want to make fun of a 22-year-old. How am I looking so young? That's a no. I don't know why I have it set so young. I mean, you get curious. All right, so let's look at, ooh, those are some eyes. She's actually really pretty. Elizabeth. So she's got places she works, where she studied. She went to SSU. What's the local? Oh, no, wait, not SSU. She went to Sacramento, not Sonoma State. Okay. Vaccinated and emerging from my coronavirus-imposed dating hibernation. Not willing to get off my couch, my Vespa, or my Peloton for anyone not dating with good intentions. Looking forward to meeting you and rediscovering all the bars and restaurants that didn't close last year. Okay, that's a nice, neat profile. I appreciate that. So Elizabeth says, I promise I won't judge you if you need a haircut. It's been a long quarantine. A fun fact I'm obsessed with. Redheads occur naturally in only 2% of the world's population. Elizabeth is a redhead, actually. They're very gingery looking. The quickest way to my heart is consistency and honest communication. That actually sounds like it would take a while. Like consistency and like being honest. Like, oh my God. Who has time for that? I don't know, Elizabeth. We'll say yes, just because it'd be cool to look at them in person. Those are very pretty eyes, but I don't know that would actually get along. Okay, we did a couple more. Damn, just it crazy. Get what? What are you saying, chat? Like, what are you saying? Okay. You love gingers with yellow eyes, weirdo. Weird. What else we got? Do we have any more? Like looking through profiles and some of these, it's just so poorly filled out. Like that, you don't even say anything. Literally nothing. I'm just gonna make a dating profile. I'm gonna upload some pictures, fill in some like bio info, but I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, here's a good one. This one's fun. So here we have Lauren, and her first picture, big sunglasses, and what looks like a pretty face, and like nice hair, and she looks like she's pretty, but like that does not help. Just saying, Lauren. since you're totally obviously watching this and need advice, unsolicited advice from a goth comedian. Anyway, Lauren's a teacher. Lauren says, I'm your typical girl who loves to hike, has run a few marathons, a few half marathons, and enjoys a good blue ski trail. I live for the weekend, but I'm dedicated to my job during the week. In a past life, I worked on a cruise ship, and another life, I lived in Asia. What? I've lived a few different lives. What the fuck? What? How? I think I might have found a witch. I don't know what this means. Did you like possess somebody? Are you a demon? I'm gonna read. I read that first part wrong, where I said marathon, like, and they said half. Let me read this again. Hold on. It's like scrunched, so it's like the words aren't. I has run a few half marathons, enjoys a good blue ski trail. I live for the weekend. I live for the weekend, but I'm dedicated to my job during the week. In a past life, I worked on a cruise ship. No, straight up. That's what it says. In a past life. And another life, I lived in Asia. That's 2. I've lived a few different lives. It's like, what? What? Was she like some old man on a cruise and then like died and then like got reborn and lived in Asia and then like died and like, this is crazy. So this is the first part of the profile. Unfortunately, she's only 5'6". Like, oh my god, couldn't be like a little taller. This is really interesting. So let's go a little deeper into this rabbit hole here. Just checking on chat real quick. Okay. Well, there's a picture without big sunglasses. She looks nice. It's really nice. Almost too nice. It's a little suspicious now. So the prompt is perfect first date. Finding a nice area to walk/hike around. Maybe a coffee in hand. And then finding a local restaurant. Okay. That's nice and normal. Doesn't sound like there's any soul-sucking blood rituals going on there. So the past life thing just kind of got glossed over. Just like, I might have polymorphed from something else, but now, anyway, I just want a nice date. Okay. It's fine. Favorite quality in a person? Simply kindness. Got really boring. Let me be honest. The first part of the profile was really selling it to me. The second part was nice. Now we just want kindness. And I'm not kind. I don't know if you all know that about me. I'm actually very rude, and I am criticizing and eviscerating this profile, so I feel like we're not a match. That sucks, because I wanted to learn more about their different lives. So let's get down. Oh, there's a little bit more. I like that she's filled out, though. Like, I mean, her profile, she's not filled out. I mean, it would be, I'm not, body shaming. Actually, I am body shaming. A filled out woman's nice. Anyway, back to reading. What makes a great relationship is communication, trust, empathy, whatever. Okay. What else we got, Lauren? You really hooked me in, and now she has a lot of pictures of her hiking in different locations. And looks like they're based out of Pleasanton or Philadelphia or something. Napa right now. More sunglasses pictures. Can't do too many of those, Lauren. Jeez. All right. Well, we'll say yes to Lauren because they seem really nice and sweet, and possibly a purveyor of dark arts. I don't know. So that's a yes. That was a good one. And maybe this will be the last one, if they say anything. Literally nothing. From St. Helena. Yeah, sure. You're slowing down my Instagram, or my, not Instagram. I almost said Instagram Live. They're all the same. Instagram Live, YouTube Live, whatever. Another empty profile. Pretty face, empty profile. You know what that means when they have an empty profile? Empty head. Got nothing up there. You can at least say like 3 words in some of these things. That one doesn't give me enough to work with. See, I like this one right away because her name's Ashley and they spelled the Lee, Leigh. Like, that's classy. Her parents knew one day that a goth comedian would see her on Bumble and talk about her name. Sales manager, that's her job. Okay. Swipe right if you like spontaneous travel. I do not. I like planned travel. When I'm doing gigs and shows, I know where I'm going. It's not spontaneous. They know I'm going to be there. It doesn't really work if you just show up. A non-negotiable. My dog always sleeps in my bed with me. I should just swipe left right now, right? Just, if you laugh at this, we'll get along. Dave Chappelle. I like Dave Chappelle, but I don't actually laugh at things. So we're running into a little problem there. Like, I think he's great. He's a really good comedian, but I don't laugh. So kind of putting a lot of pressure on me here. We're gonna say no. Goodbye, Ashley. I gave you a go. Can only do so much. So the thing too that's interesting about this is like people swipe in their area. It's Sunday. A lot of people have probably traveled up to Sonoma County, Napa, so they're close by to me, but they don't actually live nearby. So this is actually a great day to do this. Is to see all the people that are, you know, out at wine bars or other bars and checking things out. Okay. I feel like the one to end on would have been the reincarnated girl. Anyone with a profile that describes skydiving, hiking, I'm very active. I'm like, no, yeah, I get that. I get that. I get that so much. I get what it's like to feel like this person is just nowhere near what I would like to find. I think it's time. First of all, I need a little water. I feel like you've all been waiting for this. This is like the moment you've all been waiting for. So everyone's like, you're supposed to open a banana from here. I'm like, no, because I like to hold the banana. And when you have this to hold, I don't know. I don't like it. I like to cut it. It's fun. This also has like a stem at the bottom, and like I don't want to smush it. I'm like, I have tools. I'm a human. I can use my opposable thumb and just cut it. It works. All right, chat. I didn't forget about you. Everyone in chat, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching this dumb live video with me. I feel pretty good about the content of this video. The dating stuff I think will live in infamy. Should look up all those people that I was making fun. They're not going to find it. They'll never see it. They'll never ever know that Oliver Graves talked about them in a YouTube video that like 16 people watched. We'll all know though. We all had fun with that. It's gonna get quiet while I do this. I hope you understand. It's really curved. Look at that. So yeah, I do wish more women would talk to me. I get that I'm appealing to men. I understand. But I want to say it's not what I'm into. I'm a flirt. I'm a big flirt. You can buy me dinner. You can buy me drinks, but you can't buy me. Women, actually, maybe you can. I mean, one night with Oliver is not too expensive. I think a lot of you could afford it. And there doesn't have to be bananas involved. This feels like I'm holding a microphone. This feels very normal. Like, "Hi, how's it going?" I'm holding a microphone. Usually sometimes it kinda touches my lips a little bit when I hold the microphone. I didn't get any black on there, that's actually good. I've done a whole video like this before, like, so this is old, this is a rerun. Like, I don't have anything new I can do with this. This is kind of a one trick pony, you know? Did I get any on there? Kinda testing it. Ooh, I did get a little bit. Hold on, it's not gonna focus. Ring light. Ring light, you gotta get the black. It's not, or a ring light you want, see? There we go. See that? Washed out a little bit there, but yeah, there's a little black. You all really like this. This is weird. It's first of all, old videos I think are still up where I do this. And why is this so entertaining? I don't understand. It's like you're all watching me. It's weird. Okay. Mm. That's a mouthful. I'm less creepy than Andy Warhol and Lou Reed's banana. Hmm. I don't Lou Reed. I'm not familiar with Andy Warhol. Yeah. I can taste the lipstick. You guys are dirty. You guys are so dirty. You're such a just filthy, awful group of people that I don't know why you put up with me. I really don't. I don't understand. I mean, is this fun? Is it fun to watch me eat a banana? Like, come on. I guess it must be. I don't know. I wouldn't watch this. Well, now, Oliver, you're going to get all the guys after you. The guys already are after me. That's not changing. Also, why would they be after me? I do this. Like, this is, there's a special message to all the men out there that hit on me. Okay. It's about, you hit it? Do I need to send another message? About halfway through. I can feel the weird banana stuff on my lips. Doesn't feel nice. Thank you for complimenting my eyes. I'm like focused on this banana though. It's the dumbest live video. So many people have stopped watching by now, I'm sure. I should have done half an hour on fan light, like I did a whole like hour on ring light. So this is also weird, like those weird stuck parts. There we go. Yeah, it's fine actually. It's like slightly speckled, kind of perfect. It's like exactly how I like it. It's a little big. Gonna be honest, it's a lot. It's a lot in my mouth. Not used to having so much in my mouth at once. I'm not used to have to talk what I got in my mouth, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm rude. And it's banana. So I feel like I can fit more. I'm kind of a slow eater. That's why I'm very thin. I have to eat something more substantial. I'm not gonna like real food. Like, what do I want to eat? real food. Can't eat real food. I can't eat bread. But I can eat bananas. I think I'm done. We're gonna stop there. Got about 2/3 of the way through. Frozen bananas, yeah, I don't know. I haven't had a chocolate covered banana in a while. That might be fun. So maybe, yeah. Okay. So that's about all I had planned for this video. So questions. I guess I can do questions on Instagram. I like doing questions. If you guys wanted to ask some of those again, it might be fun. I think I might want to open that up to Instagram, but we can, if you guys, I know chat's probably like about a minute delayed. If you wanted, I'll kind of give you guys a full minute to ask some questions. We can do some of those. And otherwise, I think we're wrapping it up. We're at the end of our live. Thank you for joining me. And this was fun. This is a nice one. I enjoyed doing this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I guess tentatively next Sunday would be the next time I'm going to do this. I don't know if it'll be the same time, but probably roughly the same time. Maybe an hour earlier, maybe an hour later. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're having fun doing this kind of thing. What are you going to do when this ends? I'm going to go probably make some tacos because I like tacos. I'm really just going to heat some meat up. Heat some meat up and fold it up into like a taco. Then you eat it. Then you eat a taco. You know how to eat a taco? Like you eat the taco. Okay. I actually really prefer eating tacos. No, like not Taco Bell. I'm Californian. I do not Taco Bell. It's disgusting that any Californian would ever go into a Taco Bell. I can't have fried bread because bread is gluten, and I can't have gluten or malt or barley or rye, I think. Yeah, so no to that. I do like frying up the shells. Like I fry it up and I get like cheese and like really grill the cheese and everything. And sometimes I make like kind of like a tostada thing. Like I don't really know all the stuff I'm making, like how it's folded and what ingredients, like what makes what. But like I like Mexican food because it's gluten free. I really miss a lot of foods, but yeah, I do have gluten free breads. Gluten free breads are a thing. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And everyone in chat is we have a lot of really good people that come hang out with us. You're whittling it down, chat, as we're getting to the end of this. I always like to end it on questions because it's the worst idea ever. We're going to check out Fanlight again real quick. Remember Fanlight? Because it has a fan. 1, 2. Boom, you can see all my stuff. Fanlight's loud. Let's, how do we cycle? Ooh, there we go. Come on. It's touch, so it's like really finicky. What is in the cabinet behind me? What you couldn't see? Transformers. Those are Transformers. Most of them are from Beast Wars era, which is 90s, because I like Beast Wars. I just did a video on Beast Wars. Like Tiger Hawk is the big white one. Optimus Primal, then there's Big Convoy. So those are from like when I was like in school. I mean, like, you know, not college. I mean, like junior high, high school. Yeah, so those are fun. I love Transformers. I love the animal ones. I love Beast Wars. You should check that series out. Do I collect other things? I have a lot of stuff. I collect too many things. I like a lot of things. I used to have Key collection. I wonder where that went. Like a big thing of keys, random keys. I like keys. Like metal. I don't have a lot of metals though. I have glow in the dark stuff. I try not to collect things anymore. I'm being careful about that. I'm trying to get rid of some stuff. But yeah, I have like toys and stuff. I like stuff like this. Like these are squish things because I need squish stuff. So I try to have things that are a bit more practical these days. But I do really like things, like stuff. Frozen grapes. I don't think I've ever had frozen grapes. I can remember. I'm not a big fan of grapes. I'll eat them. Grapes and cheese and like some meat. Like that's a nice little like plate. But I don't know if I'd go out of my way. If there were grapes around, I'd probably have a few grapes. So it's a fan with a light ring. No, they're two different things. We have ring light, which is the one right here, right in front of the camera. Then this is a secondary light. So I'm working on lights when I do videos. So I have to work on new videos because the 3 I wanted to do are up, and you should check them out. And I like to have more lighting. So the ring light's a new light, and then it's a desk lamp light. So we're working on just, so when I film, I can just look my best and look really good. It's time to smudge makeup. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Oh, I forgot to take a selfie. Oh my God, it's so important. Okay, last few questions. I'll give you guys a second because I know chat, whatever, it's delayed. So let it sort down and all that, and take some selfies while chat final questions. We're wrapping up the end of the video. Get to the end of the live. Why does he remind me of Light's enemy from Death Note? I have no idea. I've never seen that. I've heard stuff about Death Note before. Like-minded thinking, maybe? Maybe they're really clever too. I don't know. Am I clever? Am I cute? Am I gassy? Oh my God. Which glasses? What glasses did I wear once? The gold ones? Like the really reflective ones? Those were somewhere. I don't like them because you see the camera when you take pictures with them. So, do I have any advice for anyone wanting to start being a comedian? Not really. I'm an anomaly. I'm a different kind of comedian than most comedians. So you should not take advice from me. That would be my biggest piece of advice: is don't look at what I do. Look at what other people do. If you want to be completely weird and different, still don't look at what I do. Look at what I do a little bit, but then look at all the other things going on. So I am not a good example of stand-up comedy. You have to kind of, the more familiar you are with stand-up comedy, the more you will probably appreciate what I do, but I'm not something you should start with. You're from the Central Valley. Oh, okay. I've been to the Central Valley. It was raining earlier. Yeah. I'm from Sonoma County, so I've done shows in the Central Valley. I hope to do shows in the Central Valley again soon this summer. Sure. So maybe we could meet up. You come see my show. That'd be cool. Wherever it might be. Yeah, I'm up in Sonoma County. Do I like anime? Yes, I do like anime, but I'm not like into anime because it's anime. I just watch. I don't watch very much, but I watch like all things. So I'm into a lot of the mainstream stuff, like the really big. It got popularized in the West. So Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh. I was into Digimon for a while, and also Manga Dao is one I like. But man, I did not like the slow characters English dub voice. I like the sub, which is one of the few subs I don't like reading while I'm watching and listening. Feels weird to me. I prefer a dub, but that is one of the few that I actually watch subbed and dubbed. Was Azumanga Dao. Least favorite place I've ever done a show. I'm not gonna say. I've done some bad shows, and I'll keep doing them. Especially post-COVID, it's like, I had this like thing in my head. I'm like, never doing that show again. Never doing this again. You want to move on to bigger and better things. Like I'm only going to get, paid this much to do a show. If I'm traveling, I'm going to do this. I got to get this much time. coming out of COVID, it's like I'm saying yes to just about everything. Like I have a line. Like I'm not gonna do things for free. I'm not gonna do 7-minute sets. Like, but I'm gonna do the shows that I can do this summer. So yeah, Alex Hooper is great. Yeah. Although, do you mean Alex Cooper? Alice Cooper or Alex Hooper? Alice Cooper is not Alex Hooper. I swear, we go through this a lot in my channel. Okay, I mean, we're at an hour and 15. This has been a very long live. You guys can if you keep asking me questions, I will not end the live. But if you run out of questions, I will end the live. I have seen Dragon Ball Super. I could probably do a whole video series on that stuff. That's something I've thought about. I might do that for like a broken down. The first one was on like real world stuff, so I don't know. I don't know if I do a broken down on fictional stuff. So that's I don't know. I do like talking about the things I love, and it's like write what you know is kind of a thing you're supposed to do, and yeah. But I also like looking up things I don't know about and then being able to explain it to somebody else. Can I tell you how I'm going to make tacos? I'm lazy. I'm a white guy, so like I get meat hot, I get corn shells, which are, store bought. And taco, I don't know. It's really simple. I mean, I'll put seasoning on it. I might have some leftover Jack in the Box hot sauce. There might be some cheese. There might be some sour cream. I don't know. It's just a way to get meat into my mouth. Like I put on the corn thing. Corn's nice. Corn, meat. All right. You want to see me in red lipstick? I have red lipstick. I can try that sometime. I don't really want to do that, but I can try that sometime. Okay. So any last final questions? I think we're getting to the end. This is probably... I'm going to count it down. See the questions pop up. It's the way I eat the taco. Like I tell you, though, if you think the only snack that smiles back is goldfish crackers, you're not good at eating tacos. That's probably the thing to end on, let's be real. Nothing's going to be funnier than that. Thank you for checking out the live. Do all the things, like, I don't know, subscribe, whatever, comment. Bug me on other platforms. Tell your friends. If you don't have any friends, make some friends. And become friends over Oliver Graves. Be like, hey, we both love Oliver Graves. We can be friends now. Yay. All right. Thank you very much. If you watched this not live, I really appreciate that too. Anyone that went back and checked this out later, that's crazy, cool, awesome. And I hope everything worked out. I take criticism too. If you're like, hey, this would be better if you read the thing in chat, whatever. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I never know how to end these. That's good enough, right? Okay. Thank you. Bye, I guess.